you guys remember last week I was talking about how I was so excited to play in this poker game in LA on the 6th of December, which was this coming Friday. And that,
Right, can't wait to see how you do. This is going to be your big comeback, your big redemption from all the losses that you've taken on all of those poker games you played.
I was actually feeling
Very
like
excited.
this was my night.
Yeah, I think it is.
It probably was.
Why past tense?
They were
What do
going to
you
give
mean?
us $10,000 to play with.
Wait, it wasn't last Friday. You keep saying past tense, like it was going to be
Last
great.
week, I talked about it was going to be this Friday.
So it hasn't
December
happened
6th.
yet. Okay. All right. Well, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
excited.
watching.
Yeah.
And I was super excited. Steiny had messaged me and another one of the pro players I played with at the last game. I don't want to out them, but apparently they didn't know about this either. But Steiny messaged me and he goes, hey, come do this game with me. It's 10K. It's super fun. And I said, well, if it's in Vegas, I can't do it. He says it's in LA. I was like, great, let's go. That sounds awesome. He says it's
Nice.
at
No
Hustler.
travel, too. That's great.
He says at Hustler Casino. I said, okay. It's a place in LA. Apparently it's legal. I mean, they're reputable. They've been open. I thought the casino was putting on a streamed card game. They told me they're going to stream it on Kick. I said, okay, whatever, it's fine. I mean, I was like, well, there's going to be like a little stream with like 200 people on Kick watching. I mean, whatever, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Then it happened over the weekend that this post dropped and all hell broke loose on our subreddit. Mostly, I would say, almost entirely instigated by like massive brigading by snarkers and Hassan fans who are like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Ethan's the biggest hypocrite. He doesn't care. And it's like, it was quite the show. Hustler Casino Live. Breaking news, the first ever steak poker night. Next Friday, December 6th.
Oh, wow.
Exclusively on Kick Streaming. Look at this brand. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
what the fuck? Hold the phone. First of all, if you think I'm going to sell out to Kick for $10,000, you got to add a hell of a lot more O's than that.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying I can't be bought, but let's start at 100 million. You know, let's talk XQC money. No. So I obviously was immediate like, this is fucking insane. Little Pump is not someone that I would want to be next to. And this NFL player, I didn't know anything about him. People were saying, this NFL player, he was arrested for beating his child.
Jesus.
And then separately for beating his wife. He beat up his fucking child. And not like a teenage, it was like I think a 4-year-old.
Ugh. What a gross.
And this man was they're sitting this man at a table to play poker. Like, what the fuck kind of poker game is this? Like Joker's like a lobby? Like like Gotham's Arkham Asylum game?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you guys invite this dude who beat up his child and wife to sit at this poker table?
I don't know why they would do that.
So, I mean, I immediately was like, guys, I can't do this. And actually, you guys don't know this, but Steiny also backed out, to his credit.
Oh, really?
Well, Steiny's like, bro, I swear to God, I didn't know. They just told me it was like what I told you. I believe him. And he dropped out. Steiny's such a sweetheart. You guys don't realize. The way he pitched it is like, I'm only going to do it if you do it. And I said, let's do it.
That is...
And then when I dropped out, he's like, I don't want to do it anymore. Also, I didn't know it was steak, and I don't want to work with them. He's a good guy, I'm telling you. Even though I think everyone he knows works with steak. Kind of surprised me. But maybe he just didn't want to play without me.
He just wanted to hang out. He just wanted to do buddy things, you know?
So...
If you're not there, what's the point?
I like the narrative of both.
Right.
I think he didn't want to work with steak, and also he didn't want to play without his
bestie.
Yeah. You and me were on the same page, Dan.
I'm genuinely, like, disappointed. I was so excited for this, and I'm like, man, it must be so fun to not care about anything.
Everybody's saying that guy, the football
Adrian
player,
Peterson.
was at the CPT tournament.
He was? At the big one?
At the same table as Ethan?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yeah, at one point.
That's the guy who beat up his wife and kids? So I gotta talk to them about that. I don't think...
Okay, making changes in the poker
No,
world.
I'm not playing with people like that.
Right.
These people should not be invited.
Yeah.
And also don't like, and by the way, I'm not testing you, so don't find me, dude. If I see you in public, like, sorry, and I didn't mean it.
All right.
Yeah, no, it was exaggerated by the media, totally.
Right.
My bad. Who the fuck is this? Fucking
Whoa.
zombie from
No, it's the
Mushroom Head?
It's the sorceress from the city of Karth in Game of Thrones.
I'm supposed to play with this thing?
I have no idea.
This thing has a chain, too.
This thing.
His Twitter says the king of gambling.
Send me that.
The person with the mask?
Yeah.
Huh. And is that their thing? That they wear a crystal mask at all times?
It looks like a zoomed in photo of my parents' rug.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I fucking sat next with him. I'll tell you this: the guys at the league that I play at are good guys. Like previously, there was people that were like really shady, and I told them about it. And I don't want to say who because I don't want to cause trouble, but they're like done. Like you're right, we don't want to work with someone like that.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that somebody else is going to tell those guys, not me, because again, I don't want any trouble with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very violent guy.
Wait, people are saying that's Kanye? No.
Kanye wore a mask like that.
That's 5,000 followers. Who the fuck is it? Who's this dumb shit?
Yeah, no.
Get a life, idiot. Who is this, bro? What are you doing, man? Just stop. Get help.
Is it actually diamond crusted, or is that just a print of a bunch of diamonds?
Not diamonds. It looks like a
I'm
bunch
frozen.
of crap.
Evidently.
Hell no. I mean, if it was diamonds, that would be like a $20 million, like
Nate?
fat gems.
Did my feed just freeze or something?
Fuck.
Okay.
So yeah,
I-
obviously I would
That's
never
right.
do this, and I immediately told them no. But the thread of everybody losing their mind was pretty funny. How, like, it's so obvious to tell when it's brigading. Like the minute it broke, I saw it after an hour. Nate sent it to me or someone, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" I immediately addressed it. But after an hour, it already had like 500 upvotes, and it had like 10 awards. Like people are paying like, we need people to see this. And by the way, you can look up the people that posted the awards. Did you know that?
I guess I did not really know that. No.
I didn't know that either. So I looked into all the ones, Holy Pleb. Like they're all snark obsessed, Hassan obsessed fucking weirdos.
Huh.
So it's like, oh yeah, of course they're brigading. They'll deny it, but it's like, well, here they are. Here's the users who fucking gave it awards. Look into
Is that a recent development? I had no idea that it would.
I didn't
tell
know
you
either.
that.
I was just clicking around. I was like, oh shit, look at these scumbags.
I'm gonna have to clean up some history. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. I have never given a penny to Reddit. Who the
Why
fuck would
would
do
you?
that?
God. Does it really? I know people think that awarding posts makes it more visible. Is there any truth to that?
I don't think that the algorithm actually pushes it more, although I guess I wouldn't be surprised if it did too. I think it's more just a psychological thing. Like you tend to, I don't know. I mean, you use Reddit a decent amount. When you see a post and it has a bunch of rewards, you're probably more likely to click on it and see what the deal is, right?
I think so.
Usually
Yeah, probably.
means there's like either more controversy there or some activity there or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of an interesting way for it to like organically get, but it might just boost it in the algorithm too. I could be wrong.
So anyway, yeah. Where's this thread? You guys don't. Oh yeah, here's the thread. Oh, the original poster erased it.
It should still show up though. Yeah.
Ethan will take part in this kick steak tournament, and I think everyone got downvoted now. But you go from each comment was like H3 Snark, Hassan Piker, and it's like, oh my god, you guys get a fucking life. Adrian Peterson's that guy's name. Fuck me. I couldn't believe when I read about this guy. Despite child abuse suspension, Adrian Peterson uses belt on son. The NFL, for Christ's sake, they gave him like a 1-game suspension or something.
What?
Oh my God.
How did this even come out? It's
Let's
gross.
see. Peterson was suspended in 2014 after being charged with a felony child abuse for using a switch to spank his 4-year-old son. It resulted in cuts and bruises all over his bodies, including his buttocks and scrotum. Peterson eventually pleaded no contest to reduce charges of misdemeanor reckless assault. What is reckless? How is that a misdemeanor? What the fuck are we doing here, people? In addition to a 2-year probation period, he was fined $4,000 and performed 80 hours of community service. Oh, he got suspended for a year. Never mind. I take that back. It's uncertain if the NFL will discipline him again after his latest admission. Apparently, he admitted to beating him with a belt after all this. It's crazy. So, hopefully I won't be playing poker with him anymore. With all the peace and love in the world. Listen, Adrian, it's not personal. I just don't like to hang out with people that beat their kids. It's not personal.
Hey.
I don't know you. It's just a line I have. It's just
personal now. It's personal now.
Keep going.
Personal now.
Keep going after that. I see Zach working.
He's cooking.
He must die.
That is not what I would ever say. And Jake Paul took it way too far, and I would never say that to him.
Oh, man.
To his face ever. He's innocent. So this was a whole fucking shit show, but it got cleared up pretty quickly, and the snarkers all look like big old dummies. I made a prediction. I still predict that a chatter on Hassan's stream will be like, did you see Ethan sold out to steak? And he'll, without looking into it at all, be like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. He's really crashing out, or something like that. Uncritically accepting it while suggesting that I'm losing my mind. Watch. It's Monday. We have time. So that was fun. Oh, I do want to clarify my stance for poker, though. I know the people that were screaming about me being a hypocrite were mostly, he did? Yeah. Oh, he reacted to my prediction?
Yeah, he was just like, I mean, when I saw it on a poster, I was like, oh, okay. And then when he said he wasn't anymore, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right. I shouldn't have predicted it. I shouldn't have predicted it because he would have done it. That little fucker. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. See, I don't even need to look away anymore.
It was a good implementation of the button.
Actually, the cough was so loud, we still hear it.
Well, it's not super loud, at least. It's a gentle.
Yeah.
Just it kind of washes over you.
Damn, you've been sick for a while, huh?
It's just so fucking annoying. This cough won't leave me alone, dude.
I think you got me sick too.
Sorry, bro.
Nah, it's
if
okay.
I did.
It is what it is, you know. I didn't get it as bad as you, so.
I was coughing on your keyboard. I don't know if it was that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that.
On your thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that and I didn't really care.
I wiped my boogers in between your keys. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
What were we talking about? What was I about? Oh yeah, I want to clarify my stance on poker, just for the record. Obviously, I never work with Stake because there's a crypto casino that doesn't check people's age. As we proved, Love didn't even put in his age and was able to deposit money, which is insane. It's crypto. It's shady as fuck. My stance on poker has always been, I have never contradicted myself on this, that, first of all, poker is a game of skill, and you play against other players. You don't even play against the house. The house makes money on poker by taking what's called a rake. They take a small portion of every hand. They don't care who wins and who loses. It's completely incidental. So the game is skill, and you don't even gamble against the house. I have no problem playing. I have no problem with poker. And if it's online, and if it's like a reputable place that's like licensed in a reputable place, isn't located in a shack in Curacao.
Yeah. If
they accept like credit cards, if they don't accept crypto, I think if they accept crypto, it's a deal breaker. I wouldn't support them, but Otherwise, I have no problem playing poker. I think poker is totally legit. It's like, playing chess and betting on it. It's no different, I think it's completely.
I wouldn't draw the line with places that accept crypto.
That's literally what I said.
No, I said I wouldn't draw the line there because
Oh.
I feel like that's probably going to happen in the next couple of years.
You think everyone's going to be offering crypto?
I mean,
Is that what you mean, or the other way?
like all the casinos will offer that as an option.
I think it depends. I mean, maybe I'll have to see, but
I mean, with Trump in the White House and like Elon, they're all like pro crypto now. I feel like it's gonna be the Wild West.
You might be right. I think there's a way to oversee. At the moment, it's too shady, but like if it's regulated and there's like a overseeing body and their financials are transparent, then it'd be fine, If
I guess we'll see.
But they need to have be enforcing their age policy and stuff. But like in principle, my opinion, and I've always said this, is that poker is totally fine. It's completely different than playing slot machines on an unregulated crypto casino. Like it's just not the same thing.
I agree.
I agree.
I mean, there's different levels of gambling, right? Like the least problematic, in my opinion, is poker because you don't play against the house. Then there's like sports betting where you do bet against the house, but it's all based on odds and it's somewhat skill based too. Obviously, there's people can have a lot of problems with sports betting. I've heard lots of terrible. But in terms of like, as an adult, you're gonna fuck. We can't control what adults do, right? Like it's your choice. But like, when you get down to crypto slot machines, that's just straight up scamming people, and then you're not checking IDs. I mean, it's a fucking disaster. So yeah.
Every time you say the house, my brain hears like the slang where it's like, oh, it was so fun, the house. Like, how Rich Lux
so
always
the
says the
house.
house, like boots the house down.
True.
It's not like you play poker the house.
I did play poker the house. I want to play poker the house. Where is Oh, Tom was typing stuff. So anyway, that's my stance. Thank you. And I love poker. It's been a long-standing passion of mine, and I love playing it, and I will continue to play it because I love it. And you know what? The sport loves me. Okay, they clamor for me, Dan. They say you are an integral part of this community. And they says you're a natural. You should be an announcer for professional poker. They said that to me, Dan. I have a new calling in life.
Yeah.
And if I were to pursue my God-given natural gifts as a professional player and announcer, that would be totally unhypocritical. I'll say that now. Don't care.
Is it possible that they have identified that you are somebody who is perhaps overconfident with his own ability at poker and therefore are an easy mark?
Who identified that? Because
The people that want to play poker with you all the time because they can take your money.
people who want me there don't even play, Dan. They're organizers, genius.
Okay.
Go back to the whiteboard on that one, Dan.
I'll try again.
Point Dexter. What's the name of that cartoon of the boy genius?
Dexter's
Lab.
Laboratory.
Fucking Dexter.
I will wear that with the badge of honor. I love that cartoon.
Yeah, he's cool, actually.
It was a goated cartoon.